Hi everyone, it's Maria DeSimone from InsightfulAstrology.com, and I'm really excited to tell you that your monthly astrology video horoscopes are back. They're a little different now. I'm in my home, hanging out in my dining room with my dog Maple over here, and these are going to be old school horoscopes, no frills, nothing fancy. But I wanted to talk to you guys again and communicate with you. So many of you have wanted these videos back, and I said, why not? Let me try doing them myself, and we'll see what happens. So this is Aries. If you have Aries Sun or Aries Rising, then I'm talking to you. And I want to talk to you about some phenomenal energy that's happening in May. I am not kidding you when I tell you that major changes are happening for all of us. But Aries, you guys are special. You're getting a really special change because the planet Uranus, the planet of liberation and excitement and instability, has been in your sign since March of 2011, okay? And you guys have been buzzing ever since, going through radical personal changes, physical changes, identity changes, asserting your independence in radical ways. And you have redefined yourself. There's no doubt about it, okay? Well, it might have started to feel as if you were constantly in one of those, massage chairs where you're buzzed and being buzzed and electrocuted, okay? You just feel like that constantly when you're under the influence of Uranian energy. And you got used to the buzz. You got used to the chaos, the instability, and rolling with the punches. All of a sudden, on May 15th, what's going to happen is Uranus leaves Aries for just a little bit and goes into Taurus and moves into your second house, which is all about your earned income, your values, your talents. This is your self-worth profile, okay? And you are going to find this a bit disorienting at first, but I promise you it'll be spectacular. At first, what you're going to feel is that electric chair sensation, the buzzing, all of a sudden stops. And it's quiet. And life feels like it's about to become peaceful again. And you almost feel like you're being punked by the universe because honestly, Aries, you're so used to these crazy changes and living in chaos now that once Uranus leaves your sign for a little bit, it can take a minute to get used to the calm and the different energy. But as soon as you do, as soon as you say, hey, I think I could get used to this, until November 6th, Uranus will be out of your sign, letting you see what life is going to be like now that you have done all of these radical changes. Okay? And yes, after November 6th, Uranus goes back into Aries for just a little while longer until March of 2019, and then gone for 84 years. All right? Then gone for a long time out of Aries. But let's talk about May and what this means for you in May. Because this calm that you're going to experience is a blessing that if you use it the right way, you can focus on innovative, exciting ways to liberate yourself financially, to make money in ways that you never thought possible, to explore unusual talents that you have and actually be able to successfully monetize them. And pay attention to the opportunities that are coming your way this month in those areas. There will be opportunities. Why? Well, not only is Uranus going into the second house on May 15th, but on the very same day, spectacular energy. There's a new moon in the same area of your chart, in Taurus, in your second house. Aries, use this energy. It's beautiful for you. That new moon is making a perfect trine, the most harmonious aspect of all, to your career sector. Pluto is in your career sector. So that new moon is trine Pluto up at the top of your chart, saying, yes, it's time for career empowerment. Let's see what magic we can make happen. And with Uranus just in your second house, it's about making magic happen in an unusual new way. There is a new path for you, a new horizon when it comes to earning capacity and utilizing your talents and abilities professionally. Use it. Be excited about it. And don't think that Uranus is going to cause all sorts of crazy fluctuations for you with money. Yes, that is possible for some people when Uranus goes into the second house, but we've got to look at the entire picture. And I've got to tell you, I'm optimistic. I'm more than optimistic because for you, Aries, Uranus going into your second house and that new moon on the 15th is so happy and so friendly to Saturn and Pluto up at the top of your chart. This is about empowerment to me. This is about really making magic happen, and you can do it. So what else is going on in May? In May, your ruling planet, Mars, will enter Aquarius, and this happens on the 16th. Okay. Now, Aquarius, for your chart, it's under the 11th house, and the 11th house is all about your greatest hopes and dreams. It's also the social area of your chart. So friends, group affiliations, organizations. This is also technology. And Uranus happens to rule these areas in your chart. Okay, so stay with me for a minute. So Uranus moving into your 10th house will influence you when it comes to using the 11th house to better yourself professionally and to better yourself financially. Okay. Now Mars, your ruler, is stimulating this now on the 16th, going into your 11th house, saying, all right, let's move some mountains. Let's make something happen. Maybe you want to start a new website, a podcast, do something with social media. Okay. I have Aries rising. What am I doing with this energy? I'm using my astrology. I'm relaunching astrology videos on YouTube by myself for the first time. Okay. I've never done this by myself. I always had the fancy production crew. So I'm doing something radically different for myself. And you guys all have this opportunity. Now, Mars will stay in your 11th house for an unusually long time because at the end of June, he's turning retrograde. But for now, this energy is kind of stimulating you and wants you to really use your networking connections, use your group affiliations to make something happen. Go after your dreams. Go after what you want. Aries, you are the warrior. You make shit happen. Okay? You are not the type of person who lets life happen to you. You make it happen. You manifest it. And I know that with Mars in your 11th house now, you can truly go after and manifest a dream that you've got. So make it count. Okay? Let's see. What else do I want to talk to you about? I think that's it. I really don't think that I want to emphasize much else for you for this May, Aries, because overall, it's about getting used to not feeling the buzz and the constant chaos in your life and welcoming that and understanding that now it's time to begin a new chapter. And for you, that chapter has everything to do with your earning capacity, your self-worth, developing your unusual talents and abilities, and learning how to market them. Go after something new. Chase a new dream in May. And know that it's yours for the taking. Have a great month, everyone.